Gunther Hohenwald, son of Walter Hohenwald, was born on February 8, 1903 in the city of Köln, Germany. On June 28, 1919, Germany and the Allies signed a peace treaty called the Treaty of Versailles, which put an end to World War I. This announced the creation of the League of Nations and determined the sanctions given to Germany and its allies. Germany, who wasn't represented at the Nations Conference, was deprived of its colonies and from a part of its military rights. It lost a part of its territories and had to face heavy financial repairs. The Germans were not happy with all of this, since they technically had not lost a war. Walter Hohenwald was one of the soldiers of that war who didn't like the Allies. He therefore transmitted his hatred to his son, Gunther. Gunther studied at the institution of Dreikönigsgymnasium, which had been founded in 1450 and was renowned for its superior education. He pursued his academic path at the University of Köln when it reopened in 1919 after being closed in 1789 due to the French invasion. He graduated in 1924 with a degree in science. He joined the Reichswehr, or the Imperial Defense Force, which was at the time the German army in 1925. He would climb the military hierarchy in no time and reach the rank of Unteroffizier or sergeant. 10 years later, Adolf Hitler abolished the Reichswehr and formed a new military structure known as the Wehrmacht. During the reorganization, Gunther took the opportunity to join the Schutzstaffel, or in other words, the Protection Squad, or the SS. In 1941, he was posted as a guard of the Treblinka concentration camp where the Polish prisoners were sent. He abused the Jewish Polish prisoners by letting them starve to death and forcing them to kill one another. A few months later, he was promoted to the rank of commander of the camp. He was following direct orders from the Führer. In the beginning of 1942, the camp became an extermination camp and was renamed Treblinka II. The Jews would arrive at a fake station where they were told to leave any goods they had brought with them. They were told to enter a building where they would take a shower. These showers were actually a room which was linked to an exhaust pipe from a Russian diesel tank. 3,000 Jews were killed each hour, but it wasn't enough for Gunther. He wanted Treblinka to compete with Auschwitz, where 4,000 Jews were killed each hour. In the winter of 1943, Adolf Hitler considered closing the concentration camps due to the possible defeat of Germany. Unfortunately, the Treblinka II camp didn't have crematory rooms. Therefore, they had to dig 3 cremation pits that could hold up to 3,500 Jews. From April to July of 1943, Gunther managed the camp and the cremation of the Jews after the visit of the commander Heinrich Himmler. On May 8, 1945, the Allies received the capitulation of Germany, which brought the Second World War to an end. The German troops surrendered to the Allies, asking them to be treated under international standards. The commanders of the Third Reich and the commanders of the extermination camps left in exile to escape justice. On April 27, 1946, Gunther Hohenwald was arrested and brought to justice at the Nuremberg court. He was brought to trial for commanding the Treblinka II camp, where an estimated 750 million Jews had been killed. He was diagnosed as an extreme fanatic, a psychopath, and a mentally unstable person. The court sentenced him to a lifetime rehabilitation at the Dudswell Psychiatric Institute in Canada.
Je vous demande d'accueillir l'équipe composée de Olivier Bellemare, Dylan Fortin-Clément, Timothy Landry, Félix Pelletier et, dans le rôle de Gunther Hohenwald, Brandon Thiffault.
Me? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. This turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. Again, so he said that about the last time. I have to say that to you guys. This is so cool because we were worried. Yeah. And I'll tell you, this paint job is really cool. I love all the sculptural details in it. This was so cool. I saw these guys making this thing, and I thought that was always going to be cool if they could pull off that sculpture and make it work. And it really does work. I remember you guys sculpting these pieces here. They're actual historical Nazi type things. This character would fit in well in current day Washington D.C. But I didn't mean. I said I wasn't going to do that. Sorry. Anyway, you know this. But here's the thing. This is a very brave kind of a step to take with this because it's, you know, everybody goes, "Ooh, you can't do anything Nazi." But why? I mean, that's history, and this is like we're showing that this is what he gets for being so evil and disgusting, and I think that that's cool. So you can pull from, you know, even undesirable characters in history and make something really cool out of it. I think that's a really brave. That was a brave choice to make something like that. So I applaud you for that decision as well. But I think that overall, the costuming and everything pulled together very nicely, and you guys made a really creepy looking dude out of that. So yeah, well done. Woo!
Alors, RJ en manque pas une. Il a fait un parallèle avec ce qui se passe à Washington présentement, qu'on aurait probablement quelqu'un comme ça. Et c'est quelque chose, c'est ça, encore une fois, on vous a regardé travailler, puis tout ça, puis au début, ça a commencé tranquillement, puis en dernier, vous avez comme pesé sa pédale d'accélération, puis ça a donné un personnage qui est totalement dans le thème, et c'est vraiment extraordinaire. Donc, Eric.
Yes, sorry, we're bantering. Okay, so... this is badass. I love it. This dude is creepy. So I have a really hard time watching anything World War II era because of this situation here. So I love absolutely the gas mask. I think it should be said that these guys built the gas mask. Mm-hmm. They didn't take it from an existing gas mask. They made it out of things that they found in the shop. Pieces of leather. Excuse you. It is really, really cool, and I think is a really nice little like cherry on the top as far as the character. One thing I also love visually, this thing is like really striking from head to toe, and I'd say that is a thing to be proud of, especially because, you know, a lot of people have things going on all over the body with makeup. Y'all chose to stuck to the head and really make the wardrobe say something about the character. To me, it says this thing is stuck to his face. It's the one accessory in his you know repertoire that he can't change. So, French? Yes? No? No. It's the one accessory that he can't change. And the only things that he can change, he's going to make sure are pristine, they're neat. You know, he takes his stance in the Nazi army very seriously. So I think that's just kind of like off-putting and kind of like sleazy of him because he's such a disgusting character, but he's going to make sure his coat and his hat are like kind of pristine. So very, very, very cool commentary on that. They made the swastika. They cut it out. They put it on there. It's funny to see a team of boys like sew clothes and like, you know, make things look nice. Paint job also. RJ said something. I have to say something. Paint job awesome. I love this big globular like boil thing coming off of him. Really great job, guys. Lots of great shapes. Beautiful paint job. Probably one of my favorites. Nice job.
Yes. Ce que vous avez voulu représenter, c'est dans le fond, c'est tous les effets des camps de concentration, du gaz, et puis le fait que le masque est intégré, qu'il a fondu à même le visage. Vous avez sculpté aussi le petit signe, petite médaille nazie, tout ça. Et souvent, il y en a gros qui s'attardent, qui essayent de mettre des prothèses un peu partout. Les gars, ils ont focusé sur le visage, puis en même temps, juste d'être assez imposant dans le costume. Puis le salut nous a un peu troublés, mais ça, c'est autre chose. Donc, c'est... Brandon, es-tu capable de respirer? C'est correct? OK, t'as une chance. Donc, c'est ça, c'est le personnage qui en impose, puis c'est très, très, très bel job. Je suis bien fier de vous autres. Excellent. Good job.
Very cool.